Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to do another cauldron. I really like this mold and I wanted to see, and I used this in another video and I called it dichroic film and no one corrected me, so I'm going to assume that's probably the way you say it, but I'm not sure, so I'm just going to call it film again because I really don't know how to say it. But anyway, I'm going to try using this again. It didn't work great in my pumpkin. It worked okay, but I used the thinner strips. I'll show you. These, they're a lot thinner, and I had to kind of wrap them so you could see the lines where each strip met. So I wasn't crazy about the look. I love the color. I like the effect I got with it. Wasn't crazy about seeing the different lines for some reason. Just a personal thing. I mean, other people might like it and it's fine. I don't know why it bothered me, but it did. So I thought I'd try it again with one sheet, which I did use this in another pumpkin mold, the tall one, if you saw the video. And I liked it a lot. It was very subtle and I just rolled it up but you could see all the different colors through the clear, and I didn't put like black behind it or anything. So I figured I'm gonna try it in this cauldron on the lid to kind of make the bubbles, hopefully, like different colors. We're gonna see. I'm not sure. I might back it in black because I feel like with a color behind it, especially black, you might get more of the colors from the film coming through, but we'll see. I think I might, but what I'm probably going to do is just pour clear to start, then put the film on top of the clear, let that cure, and then decide if I want to put black on the back of it or leave it clear. So we're going to just kind of play it by ear. Figure it out as we go. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't really plan everything down to the last detail sometimes. I just kind of go with whatever is working, I guess, in the moment. So I'll stop talking and we'll get started. And I'm just, for now, going to cut this out. I will just trace along the edge. I'm trying to figure, I'm going to have to do it this way because these are there. And I'm not great at cutting a straight line or a circle, so this should be interesting. I don't know if that's, oh, it's going to show up. Okay, good. Oh gosh. Luckily it comes off your mold. Let me try to, see, this thing's in the way. Oh no, this is going to be a horrible circle. Oh no. Okay, we're going to have to start that over. I can just wipe that off with alcohol. Okay. That's not coming off. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. Let me try again. Okay, that came off. I didn't have alcohol on my wipes. Okay, now it's going to be too wet. Alright, let's give it a sec. That is still wet. I can do this side. See, these tabs are getting in my way. We'll figure it out. Okay. What if I just, oh gosh. Oh no. I can't believe how bad at this I am. Can I turn it? Okay. Oh no, there's another one over here. Okay. It's gonna be a really bad circle, but did I get one? Okay, I can barely see it. That's not good. Let me get scissors. it's hard to see with the light reflecting, so I don't, uh-oh. Oh no, I can't see it. Okay, it's not perfect, but hopefully, does it fit? Of course it doesn't fit. Oh, we need to cut more off. Okay. Ah. I need a lot more off of here. Ugh, like, oops. Somehow got stuck in there. Okay, so I think that might be good. Maybe a little more. I think that'll work. Okay. Okay, it's voice over me now. And my voice is a little hoarse today. My allergies are really bad, so forgive me for that. I switched over because I was afraid the background noise with the air purifiers and the ceiling fan was going to bother people. I didn't know, so I'm just switching over for now. And here I'm just brushing on mica. What's it called? I think it's called Love Bite by Bianca Pores. And it's kind of like a deep plum, but when I brush it on silicone, it kind of has, to me, like a rustic, antique look. And that's what I wanted for the skulls. And I forgot to do the stars on the side. I don't know how I overlooked it, but I did. So I'll have to address that after it cures. And for the lid, I'm just showing you colors I'm going to use in the cauldron. But I end up doing the lid first. So for the lid, I'm just going to pour some clear resin just to fill up all the holes where the bubbles are. I don't want any air in there at all. I'm really trying to avoid all the bubbles I can. And so for that, I just do that, spray some alcohol. And for the film, I'm going to coat it with a thin layer of resin before I put it in. And then spray it with alcohol too. Doing everything in my power to avoid bubbles. This really helps air not get trapped between the film and the resin I already poured down. And I always spray just a tiny bit of alcohol underneath the film after I place it down, just to make sure no bubbles formed when I first placed it down. Hopefully that makes sense. But it does seem to work most of the time. So once I place it, I'm just going to gently press it down and let some of the resin kind of come over the sides. I do this very carefully because I don't want to introduce any more air underneath there. And then I'm just going to pour a thin layer of clear over the top of the film. I don't want to fill it all the way because I might want to put a color on the back. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, I don't make every decision, unfortunately. Sometimes I just I just go with it and see what's working, and then I can decide to color later. Because this has to cure first anyway, so I have time to think about it. And for the cauldron, I wouldn't say it was a mistake, really, but I kind of picked two colors that were too similar. I did want to try to marble it, but the one color I knew was navy blue, and that's this one. And then the other color I thought was just like a sparkly, like deep purple, but it ended up being more of a navy blue. A little different shade, maybe a little lighter, but it was still pretty dark and navy looking when I compared the two. So, to try to break that up a little, I added another color, and I think it's called Supernova by Bianca Pours. This one I just did now. Yeah, it is Supernova. The other one is called Dark Matter, and they're similar that they're both sparkly but different colors. Now this one I know is definitely more purple, lighter. In the container, they both look purple to me, just one lighter, one darker, but yeah, definitely when you mix with resin, the color changes. But yeah, hopefully this will like add some definition, or you'll see some kind of marbling. I'm not really sure. Probably should have changed the other one, but it's too late. I already mixed it. So here I'm just going to pour a little bit at a time of each color. I was going to dirty pour, but I decided to try it this way. And you can see it's a lighter blue, but it's still a pretty dark color compared to the purple. So I pour a little bit of each color until I fill it up. And then I'm not going to swirl it. I'm just going to let it naturally, hopefully, blend together. And I have a feeling that the two blues are going to like go together. What am I trying to say? Like blend together, merge together, and just form like one color. So I'm really hoping that this purple will add a little something extra. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend using two colors that are very similar. You probably won't get like a defined marbling effect from that. But anyway, I'm rambling about it. Once this is done, I'm going to let everything cure, and then we'll come back and finish off the lid. Okay, so now everything is cured, and I did decide to add a color to the back, going with Supernova, the purple that I used in the cauldron. And I was hoping it would kind of match the jar, the cauldron part, and not be too dark because I want to keep the bubbles kind of light. And this also has like a sparkle to it. It's almost like, I don't want to say crushed crystal, but kind of like that sparkle, but a lot more color. So I just added a really thin layer to the back, and then I'm just going to let this cure. And then hopefully we can demold, and hopefully everything worked. Okay, so it's all cured, and I love it. I think it came out really well. The lid especially, it has all the colors from the film coming through. There weren't any like bubbles or problems. I have maybe one tiny bubble on the side, but you can't tell because literally the lid is bubbles, so it blends in, luckily. But yeah, I was surprised. I thought I was going to get a ton of bubbles, but anyway, the cauldron, it's okay. I like it, but I wish I had picked a different color other than the two blues. I think I would have got more marbling, but the sparkle from the Supernova really came through. It's hard to tell. My camera's not doing this justice, but it is very sparkly with the purple in there. And I like the skulls. It has the look I was going for. And you can see a little bit of the film coming through at the bottom, but not enough that I think it it ruins it or anything like that. And I just really like the lid. I like the film that I put in. I put another light on. I'm sure it's really hard in the camera. It's hard to see all the sparkle and the colors, but it's really, really cool, the effect that it gave. And as far as the stars on the side of the cauldron, I'm not really sure what I want to do with that. I was going to ask you guys if you had any suggestions. I was thinking either using a paint pen in, I don't know, silver or like, I don't know, an antique gold, or maybe using the same mica color with UV resin and maybe filling it in. I'm not sure yet. So if you have any opinion, let me know in the comments. But yeah, it came out well. I'm surprised. I'm really happy with this one. It's my favorite so far. I do have another one I want to do, but so far, this is the winner. And yeah, thanks for watching. And hopefully you're not sick of this yet, because I do want to do it one more time. But that will be it. That will be my third and final cauldron video. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. And again, if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.